A lot, a lot. Those of us who are even who are lecturing, it is not, it is only very few lecturers, very few academics that will have the time and the discipline to do as much as he has done. And his books are not just superficial books, they are books that are well researched books. They can stand the test of time anywhere. They can be used in any forum, in any institution, both in Nigeria and abroad. So now when I was going through the materials, I was just, contemplating because it has to do with his philosophies, his ideas. I had to engage in deep contemplation, in deep reflection. Now, so we came up with the idea, the topic, or the title, Otivism, from his name, because I came to realize that he is not just an enigma, but is somebody that has ideas that can stand the test of time across generation. So I consider him an intergenerational, scholar or thinker or model, somebody whose ideas are going to transcend, even his own existence, on earth. So we did that. That was last year, presenting Otivism. Now, countdown to this 61st birthday, he talked about instituting an annual lecture. Wow, when he told me, it was so fantastic. Because now sometimes when people have died, meanwhile, let me acknowledge the presence of my students from Uni Abuja. You are welcome. Please, a round of applause for them. They are my 200 level students from University of Abuja. I told them about this occasion and they are here, present, because they crave for learning, for knowledge. Now, I have students, of course, I lecture in about 3 universities. Some of them I'm a visiting lecturer, some of them I'm a full-time lecturer. So now I know that these students of Uni Abuja, they are students of great passion, for learning. Now, sometimes we say, public universities and private university. These students, they are students of great passion. Now, I have been lecturing now, but two of my mentees who have graduated with first class, they are from public university, from University of Abuja. One graduated last 2 years with 4.8. That is first class, very high first class. I mentored him from 100 level till he graduated. Another one, 4.7, first class. So these are students who have passion for learning. You're welcome, my students. Now, so we came up with Otivism, which was presented last year, and they talk about instituting, an annual lecture. Most time, people would have died, before maybe their family and friends will come up and say, okay, let us establish a foundation to be having annual lecture in the memory of so person. But as some of the goodwill messengers have said, Dr. Tive Egbuzo is a man that could be referred to as a living legend who has touched lives, who has accomplished so much that the truth is that book, Otivism, is not really a complete, compendium that contains all his ideas. There is no single book, as I said last year, that can contain all his ideas. And so that was why I said that it's a university, of ideas. Now, secondly, I want to say that this paper represents an introduction to the several papers that will be presented in the future. This is because Otivism as an ideology touches on several areas of life: development, reforms, change, law, social justice,